So, homie, this ain't black people focusing on Trump is the least of our worries. Homie, it's a broader world out there that's controlling America. America was sold to corporations and lobbyists and things, and we're worried about a politician who's controlled by those same things. So if you look at all the things that President Trump signed into law just from the time Charlie Kirk was killed into now, everything's been supporting Israel. We're forever beholden to Israel. So men gotta quit worrying about racism. Racism don't move America anymore. It's capitalism. It's capitalism, homie. So Walmart just said they finna put a 3-year hiring freeze so they can go hire robots. Capitalism.
Yeah, taking over.
Man, capitalism, homie. So, you know, we focusing on Trump and them being racism. Yeah, they racist. Obama was racist. Every president that never sat in that White House was racist. Okay, why are we still worried about racist presidents? They don't affect us. Racist presidents don't affect us more than your racist mayor or your racist chief. It takes years for what the president do to get down here to us, homie. He's the commander-in-chief of the free world. He has nothing to do with what goes on in Indianapolis.
Okay. Now, I'm sure you know about all the ICE agents because you made
Yeah. I've been paying attention.
How you feel about what ICE has been doing so far? Some people believe it's inhumane or they shouldn't do it because they believe that, hey, they've been here this long, stop with the mass deportation, just on ICE in general. How you feel about
if you're here illegally, then how is what ICE doing is wrong? I don't care how long you've been here, you got here illegally, right? Then ICE is doing nothing wrong. ICE is doing their job. You got people who work for ICE who don't make the rules. They have to follow the rules. And right now they have a president and an administration saying this is what we're going to do. And by the way, man, I think Obama deported more immigrants than probably anybody in the last 4 presidents. So, but homie, you can't be mad at them people, homie. The people came here illegally. And man, yeah, I support ICE 100%. I support 100%. Get their ass out of here, nigga. More job for our babies during summertime.
Now, a lot of people say that the jobs that they are leaving, don't nobody want to do those jobs, and they feel like they're messing up the economy. So
sure they do. Our kids want jobs. Our kids want jobs during the summertime. Our 15, our 16, our 17, they do want kids. They want jobs. But what's so happening is all the immigrants is working at McDonald's. All the immigrants have taken their jobs. Our children's summer jobs. Our young with the switches, them they job that the immigrants taking. Them construction workers that's out there that's bro, homie, them the job that got the felony conviction that can still get hired. Them that jobs. So them is some jobs we want to do. Have you ever seen a group of black men out there? They used to be us before they came. I know some still trying to get out there now, but guess what? SA and them ain't gonna let them out there. Because SA and them running the construction. You know why? They gonna get paid less and they get paid up under the table. And the company don't have to report if they get hurt or nothing. So yeah, they're my job.
You got some people, because I know they sent the was it the National Guard into Memphis. I know that's been a big topic of discussion lately.
Oh, but that ain't got nothing to do with the immigrants. That's them with they putting their niggas back in place. And we giving them reason to. Because what happened is they notice you is tough. Soon they send them guards down there, you acting right. So they running a test. And so homie, they're sicking the dogs back on us. They're sicking the dogs back on us, homie. With the water hoses. You know why? Because for whatever reason, they have said we're their criminal problem in America. All the crime in America is due to our black people. That's what they've been saying. So yeah, they sicking the dogs on us, and nobody's gonna stop them. See, there was a time when people would join in and help us and say, we shall overcome, but everybody want us to be done like this. Because we done turned into savages to the world, at least in America.
Yeah, depending on what, side of the fence, you got people that's mad that he done brought them into Memphis, but you got other people that's saying I'm happy because I can walk outside and I can play with my kids. And
those are the people
who crime stop.
Those are the people who don't know So they could have still played outside with their kids before this happened. If they was willing to stand up against the streets, call the police, report crime, they could have still been coming outside to play. But because they have a criminal mind and they're cowards, they decide not to say nothing, right? It's gonna be hard for them to undo what they're doing now, right? Mm-hmm. Because what they're saying is nobody can patrol us properly unless the police is upon us. How can you undo that? Homie, we finna be like slaves again. With the slave catcher, they're gonna be posted in our neighborhoods. Why? Because we can't control ourselves, is what they're saying.
So do you believe it's a deeper plan? Like, okay, we're gonna start with the National Guard, but it's gonna lead into something deeper, which is why you're saying we about to be put back in place. We about to be slaves again.
I've been online saying this for a long time, homie. We are going back to slavery. We're gonna volunteer to go back. What do you mean by that? What happened when during Hurricane Katrina? Hey y'all, who all need groceries? Everybody line up and come down to the convention center. We're gonna register you. It's the same thing like they did to the Nazis did to the Jews. They're doing the exact same shit, homie. They're doing and oh man, I feel safe. There's no difference when Sandra Bland was killed by the police, they say. Police said she hung herself. Well, they passed a law under the Sandra Bland Act that the police can admit you into the crazy hospital. We clap for that. You know why? Because it had Sandra Bland's name on it. But we didn't know that act, the Sandra Bland Act, when you encounter the police with that smart mouth, he can make you disappear forever under this act. It's mental health, not criminal. And you have now been stripped of your due process, your right to see a judge, your right to bond. Now you in here being forced to take medication. Didn't y'all see the reports that when Diddy get out of prison, he's gonna be forced to have to take medical drugs, psychotropic drugs? Yeah. Same with NBA Youngboy. The worst thing you can do, homie, is your government forcing you to take mental health drugs. So we clap for that law. Now we're clapping for the military. It always starts out, so there's a law that's called civil commitment. And the average American don't even know what a civil commitment law is. A civil commitment law is you can be locked up forever in this country. You can be locked up forever. Not sentenced to life without parole, civilly committed. Meaning you would have to go see a judge and a doctor, and a judge and a doctor can keep you locked up indefinitely forever based on mental health. So,
is that like the guardianships that some people have?
No, this ain't got nothing to do with guardianship. This is worse.
Worse. Okay.
This is kind of what Wendy Williams is on. That's way worse than guardianship. Your neighbor can have you committed. 2 or 3 of your neighbors can get together under this law and say, hey man, he's been acting weird, call law enforcement. They better not be white. In the law white, they can have you committed in this white city, white neighborhood. So because we're ignorant and we lack knowledge and information, of course we think this good. Well, who do you think they started using civil commitment on first? Pedophiles. Because if you lock up, so say you catch a pedophile and you sentence him to 8 years in prison. He do his 8 years. But you feel like, or the courts feel like, he may commit another crime. They can have him civilly committed. Even though he's done his time, paid his debt, hadn't done anything, they can have him civilly committed. But because it's a pedophile and a child molester, we say, man, we don't give a damn, they should lock him up forever.
Right.
That's how they doing with us. They bringing the military to police us first. This is against the Constitution. They're first trying it out on black people because they don't, that's what they need. Those are the criminals. Those are the savages.
Test subjects.
There you go.
Testing to see how it go before they do it.
It's been done before, homie. It's been done before. There's nothing new up under the sun. It's been done before. They're seeing what we will do. And we showing them what we'll do. Get right in line. We ain't go buck. So is ICE doing something wrong? No. Part of the conservative mantra was "Make America Great Again," and it looked like that's the direction they're heading in.